do not be so hard on yourself. It is a journey. You're in a learning stage. Put an hour or two in there just to disconnect from anything nursing school and just take time for your mental health. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lori. If you are new here, I am a family nurse practitioner, and today's video is for my nursing students. I have been getting a lot of messages saying, did you forget about us nursing students? Because I give a lot of advice more recently, talking mostly about the nurse practitioner role and different things about being an NP, and I don't want to forget my nursing students. So today's video is definitely for you guys. If you are currently in nursing school, or if you're trying to apply for nursing school, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of tips, ways in how you really need to decrease the amount of stress level that will happen when you start nursing school, because it will happen. Nursing school is an emotional roller coaster. So when you get accepted to nursing school, you get so excited about the possibilities and different things about the nursing program, and you have all these expectations. But I find that a lot of nursing students, and I say we because I was there, get stressed out because of many different reasons. What is this? I hope the lighting is okay because I'm recording in natural light, the window in front of me, and it's almost a gloomy day, so I'm gonna hurry up. Like I said, nursing school is such an emotional roller coaster, and one of the big things that I think us nursing students get so emotional about is how we perform in nursing school. And this is because a lot of times we go into nursing school from doing our prerequisites, and we were killing our prerequisites, like getting A's just on top of that, and then you hit nursing school and you're not really making those A's. In fact, that was me. When I did my prereqs, I was killing my prereqs, like my anatomy and physiology, all of those classes. I went to the community college to get my prereqs done. Maybe it's because it's the community college level, I don't know, but passing them A's, B's, and then I get to nursing school and the struggle was real. So I felt that, how did I go kind of from that to that, and that was stressing me out so much. One of the tips that I will give you is, do not stress too much about the fact that you're not doing as well as you did in your prerequisite classes. Know that it is okay that you're not making those super duper A+ that you were making in your prerequisite classes. This is not going to equivalent the type if you're going to be an A nurse. This is something that I preach all the time. The next tip, you really want to stay consistent on your studies. You don't want to be a procrastinator with your studies in nursing school. You cannot just the night before cram something that you're going to do a test for the next day. This might have worked for you when you were doing your prereqs, but nursing school is a different ball game. These questions are a lot of critical thinking. It's not going to be so black and white. Stay consistent on your studies. Make a plan so that you know how you're staying on top of your studies, so that when it is time for you to sit your exams, you are at your best and you have prepared to your best of your abilities. This is going to help decrease the amount of stress that goes in when you start doing and taking those exams. Tip number 3 is for when you are starting your clinicals. This is one of the things that cause a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety for nursing students when they go to clinicals, because they get so flustered and so nervous because, number one, you don't want to kill anybody. But just remember that you have a clinical instructor with you. So when you start your clinicals and you're on the nursing unit, and your nurse clinical instructor assign you a patient, that patient is also assigned to a seasoned nurse, and you are not doing anything, well, you should not be doing anything without consulting your clinical instructor before you do it, because you don't want to harm a patient, especially before your foot is even in the door. You're a student. You want to make sure that you're asking questions and know that it is okay not to know it. You are learning. This is a learning process. A lot of times nursing students think that when they start clinicals, they're just going to go to the nursing unit and just take it over. You are not going to know. New brand nurses who graduate and pass NCLEX and start working on the nursing floor also don't know. I worked as a nurse for 10 years. There are certain things that I probably still don't know. What I'm saying is, it is a learning process. It's ever learning, ever growing as a nurse. And once you hit clinicals, you need to really try to decrease your stress level by telling yourself that you are here to learn, you're here to soak up this knowledge. And if you don't know something, the next thing to do is, when you go home, look it up, so the next time you will know what it is. I think I'm on tip number 4. I already lost track of time. But the fourth tip that I will give you guys is, you really want to take time for your mental health. And I know that in nursing school, I just did a video with my girlfriend about MSN versus DNP. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. I will link it up here and also in the description box. And she said, you know, when she was in nursing school, she even felt guilty going out to eat, guilty watching TV. Do not feel guilty that you're taking time for your mental health. Honestly, do not feel guilty. I'm gonna say it again, that you're taking time to relax and take time for yourself. If you watch a little bit of TV or you go out to the movies with someone, that is okay. Put an hour or 2 in there just to disconnect from anything nursing school and just take time for your mental health. Make sure that you do that. It is going to definitely help lessen the amount of stress that nursing school brings. The next tip that I'm going to share with you is, stop worrying and comparing yourself with another nursing student in your class. I find that a lot of nursing students, I used to do it, I was totally guilty of this. I would look at other nursing students and say, oh my God, they got it so much together. They're killing this nursing program. Hair is always in place. Makeup is always done. They just look put together. They're getting good grades in nursing class and there's no stress going on there. Lies. Listen, some people just don't like to show that they're stressed out. Stop comparing you with them. Maybe you're a little bit high strung and you show when you're stressed out, and maybe that person is just always well put together whether they are stressed out or not. So do not worry about what Susie over there is doing. Focus on you and what you're doing, because the time you're spending worrying about what she's doing and how she's getting these A's and how comes you never see her studying and stressed out, you are depriving yourself of time, precious time that you can take for yourself to study and get this material done, so that you know what it is that you're doing, so you can move on and pass your classes and become that nurse that you want to become. So stop worrying about the other nursing students. I knew nursing students who were in my class who were struggling in classes and didn't say a word until they failed the class. And you're thinking, wow, you never know how somebody else is struggling, because everyone is not vocal about it and everyone don't tell the truth about it. The next tip is, sometimes you gotta kiss ass to kick ass. Listen, nursing school, in my opinion, sometimes is a kiss ass culture. I have said this before and I will stand by saying this. A lot of nursing instructors or clinical instructors, they have, and this happened to me and a group of my friends when I was in nursing school, they will have their favorite students or whatever the case may be, and you feel as if sometimes you get marked down a little bit harsher than the next person. Just play the game until you are out of there. A lot of times you want to fight certain things, and certain things is just better yet left the way it is. I'm not telling you that if your instructor is truly trying to fail you, you shouldn't speak up or say anything about it. What I'm saying is, some of the things that are minute are some of the things that if you think about it, you're like, you know what, that this too shall pass, whatever, it's not failing me, it's not affecting anything as a big deal, I'm gonna let that go. Do not worry yourself about the minute stuff, because this is going to stress you out and it's going to prevent you from learning the material and keep moving forward in your nursing journey. The last tip that I want to give you guys to really help you decrease the amount of stress that you have while you're in nursing school, please do not be so hard on yourself. Do not be so hard on yourself. That's one of the big things that I wish I could go back and change within myself. I was so hard on myself. It made my journey worse. It made my stress level higher. So please, please, please do not be so hard on yourself. It is a journey. You're in a learning stage and you will become an expert soon. You are in the novice phase right now. All right, nurses, I hope that this helps you out a little bit in trying to decrease the amount of stress level that you get when you start your nursing program. I wish you guys all the best. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I definitely will catch you guys up on my next video. Bye, guys.